Yeah, we've gone off at a tangent there. So I think we should wrap it up soon because of the obviously it's going to have to be split up into four parts or something on YouTube. But we'll just get back to your channel for 5 minutes or so, and then we'll just look at rounding it up. So
Yeah, no
I
problem.
I just wanted to ask about something that I'm always interested in with YouTube channels. Have you ever been recognized when you've been outside?
Have I ever been recognized? You know what's funny? Like, there's friends or gamers that I know and they've been recognized. But no, I've never really been recognized, to be honest. And it's funny. Like, there's been a couple of YouTube channels I haven't subscribed to, and some of them have had uh, 100,000 subscribers, and they've never really been recognized.
Yeah,
And it all depends where you're at. I know Gamester81, he's been recognized quite a few times. A
yeah.
lot of people recognize him, like he's been recognized in restaurants and in game stores. But no, I never been, not yet. Which just kind of nice to just be in a game store and just ask questions, and they don't know any better, which is good.
Yeah. How do you think you react to that sort of people recognizing stuff?
Oh gosh. I would be very surprised that they
Yeah,
watch my videos, and I'd probably want to chat it up with them on, what games they're interested in, what some of their favorite YouTube channels are. Because that's something I really like to talk about with people. What videos they like and what games they're really most looking for. Because oftentimes some of these gamers I can have quite a long conversation with them, especially about the games. I really enjoy talking about with gamers some of the past titles that have been released in the year and what they thought about them.
yeah, yeah. It must be a little weird knowing that. I guess you don't because it's all sort of online. You don't realize how many people are following you. Almost the fact that it's 22,000. Like if you saw that amount of people following you in real life, it would be amazing. But the fact that it's all online, maybe it just doesn't get through. It doesn't register. Would you say?
Yeah, it's kind of weird because when I'm at school and I have to do a presentation, I only have to talk in front of like 20, 30 people. That's a lot more nerve wracking, obviously, because with YouTube you could just record the video, edit it, just put it out there,
Yeah,
and the it's interesting. The first couple hours it's up, it's kind of like almost kind of like public speaking because people are watching it for the first time
yeah,
and leaving their comments, and it's kind of an exciting time. I've been doing YouTube for a few years now, and it's still very exciting to me.
yeah. Was there a video that sort of blew up your channel? Because I think the first video I watched of you was it was a Xbox 360 game collection. I can't remember how long ago it was. It might have been the first one you done, but you had all your games out and you talked about them. And I think that was the first one that got me onto your channel and sort of been watching it ever since. But is there a video that sort of blew it up for you?
To be honest, that's probably been one of my favorites.
Yeah,
Just reason why I'll tell you is because I had just, for the longest time, I was recording videos with just a digital camera on the video setting. The video quality wasn't that good, and there's just so much I wanted to do, and I finally ended up getting a video camera that shot videos in HD, and that was my very first video that I shot in HD.
yeah,
And when I did that, it really took off. It really started to take off from there. I think when I did that video, I had less than 1,000 subscribers, but it was amazing at how many people just watched that video and commented on that. And so the following year, I did the following year. The thing is, when I first did that 360 collection video in HD, I wasn't a partner yet, and so I think the video was. I had to be careful about the time limit, and so I think the video was under 10 minutes. So the next time I did it, I'm like, all right, I can talk about these games as long as I want, and I'm going to break it into parts so the gamers can choose if they just want to watch me talk about the RPGs or they just want me to
yeah,
talk about the action games. And so it was like over 30 minutes long,
yeah. It
and
was it was a long one.
it was pretty crazy. And so I told the gamers, I'm like, you don't have to watch this whole thing. Just I have in the video description the sections, break apart my collection into sections you want to watch. And so yeah, the Xbox 360 collection videos have been a big hit, and have really helped with gamers recognize my channel.
Yeah. I guess it must be, you mentioned you've got the HD camera now. Is it quite an expensive sort of hobby, would you say? Because you obviously have to do, I know it probably takes a lot of time to do the editing, but I guess you have to buy editing software, you have to buy the the video cameras, buy the microphones, everything like that. So is
You
it
know,
something? Yeah, go on.
surprisingly, it's not that expensive. I mean, my ultimate goal, to be honest with you, I've been ultimately, there is a camera that I do want to get.
Yeah,
Right now, I'm just using a cheap $150 flip camera.
yeah,
The video quality is decent, but eventually, I want to invest um, in a Canon 5D Mark II, and those ones run around 2,500 to 3 grand. I mean, these are the ones that like
yeah,
the quality is outrageously good. Down the
yeah,
road, I one of those. But in terms of video software, I've looked at Vegas, I've looked at other stuff. But right now, actually, I'm just using the free Windows Movie Maker that's
yeah,
included with my. So it really, I mean, it's very minimal. The biggest investment is my time, which
yeah,
I have no problem in doing. It's just the editing takes sometimes a long time. It's like,
yeah,
oh man, the processing and the uploading, and sometimes it takes a little while. It's totally worth it, but it definitely I have to make sure I have a window of time to do it. Oftentimes I'm up till 2 or 3 a.m. just
yeah,
going through everything. I have a lot of respect for people who make videos on YouTube or involved podcasts. Because oftentimes with some of the stuff you see on YouTube, it's very time consuming, and when you just watch a video, it's so effortless,
yeah,
and it's like, oh, it's no big deal, but it's totally worth it to me. But it definitely takes some time.
yeah. All right. Well, I think we're nearly an hour for the video now, so I'll just say a few words to sort of round it up, and then I'll hand over to you just for the last word. Um, So again, just thank you so much for coming on. If you're here from gamingsreactor.com, guys, then make sure you check out Jimmy's channel. I'll put his channel in the description, obviously, and I'll put his Get Lots of Games review channel as well. That'll be in there. Make sure you subscribe to this channel because, as I said at the start, anyone who you suggest to us, we will contact. So any YouTuber, maybe if you think maybe there's a small YouTube channel who's got a couple of hundred subs and you think they should be getting more recognition, then just comment on the channel. It's a really good chance for smaller channels to get themselves out there. If you yourself have a YouTube channel, comment on the channel and direct us to your site, and we'll go and have a look and see if we think it's good enough. So yeah, just try and just sort of spread the word. Go on gamingsreactor.com, check out all our news, reviews. We update the site daily, so go on there and check it out. And yeah, I'll just again to Jimmy, thank you so much for coming on. I know it's the first one in our series, so maybe you weren't quite sure what it was going to be about, but yeah, thanks for giving up your time. And is there anything you'd just like to say to finish off?
Oh, well, just thank you so much for having me on the show. I had a lot of fun talking about all about video games. I am just very excited. Thank you for this opportunity. In the next several months, there's just going to be a lot of great games coming out, like Uncharted 3 and Skyrim, and down the road, Mass Effect 3. I mean, there's a lot of great games that are in development that we don't even know about, and I'm just very just excited and grateful for the opportunity to talk about these games and what's to come on my YouTube channel, Lots of Games. And if any of you guys that subscribe to my channel, definitely let me know you had the chance to listen to this interview. And definitely send me a message if you have any questions. I really appreciate you listening. And yeah, well, I really look forward to the months ahead. And wish this new interviewing format the best of luck.
Well, thanks very much for that, and thank you guys for watching. So make sure to subscribe, comment what you thought was good, anything you'd like to see sort of different about the interview, about the structure of it, or anything like that. So thanks very much for watching, and we'll talk to you later.